Assalamualaikum. Today, let's continue our lesson with our world, and we're going to go in deep about using isn't or aren't with going to and verb. Okay, let's learn together. So for today's objective, you will learn to talk about future plans and celebrations, as well as you will use isn't or aren't with going to using a simple structure correctly. And thirdly, you will correct sentences about Lynn and Tim using isn't or aren't. Okay? Please get your student's book and turn to page 40. Okay? Let's talk about the celebrations around the world. Okay, so today we are going to read the celebration of the Lunar New Year and Independence Day. Okay, so can you name any celebrations here in Malaysia? We have Teachers' Day, Mother's Day, Independence Day. What else? Okay, you can list all those celebrations and make a list of it. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so what do you know about celebration in other countries? Okay, for example here, she is Lin. Okay, Lin is from China. She's Chinese. Okay, so we're going to read about the Lunar New Year in China. And we're going to learn about Independence Day in the US. Tom is American, so let's find out what kind of celebration and what is Tom doing during the celebration in the US. Okay, so we are going to read this text together later on, and we are going to complete these exercises together. Okay.
1. What do you know about celebrations in other countries? Listen and read. Social studies. Celebrations around the world.
Lin, China.
The Lunar New Year is in 2 months. We're going to decorate the house with beautiful paintings and red lanterns. On New Year's Eve, we're going to have a big family dinner. This year, I'm not going to go to bed early. I'm going to stay up to watch the fireworks on TV. On New Year's Day, my parents are going to give me money as a present. It is called an ang po.
Tom, US.
Tomorrow is the 4th of July, Independence Day. We are going to celebrate with all of the family. We're going to have a barbecue. My dad is going to cook burgers. In the evening, we are going to eat ice cream, and we're going to watch the fireworks at the park. Independence Day is great.
What's your favourite celebration? What are you going to do on that day? Write and tell us.
Can you answer some questions about the Lunar New Year? Okay, answer my question. When is Lunar New Year? When is Lunar New Year? So how do you find the answer? Lunar New Year is here, okay? So how do you answer this? Okay, so you just say the Lunar New Year is in 2 months. Okay, done. So, second question is, what is the girl's name? What is the girl's name? Can you tell me? What's her name? Lynn. Okay, so for Lynn, you're going to use his or her. Which one? His or her? Her, okay? So we say, her name is Lynn. Her name is Lynn. Okay, good. So, is she going to sleep early this year? Is she going to sleep early this year? Dia nak tidur awal tak tahun ni? Pada malam tahun baru, dia nak tidur awal atau lambat? Okay, let's find the answer. Try to read this. This year, I'm not going to go to bed early. I'm going to stay up to watch the fireworks on TV. So the question is she going to sleep early this year? So your answer should be yes or no. Whether no, she isn't, or yes, she is. Which one? Which one? Okay, listen to the question again. Is she going to sleep early this year? Dia nak tidur awal ke? Okay, good. No, she isn't. No, she isn't. Okay, good. So, get ready to answer some questions about Tom. Okay. Tom is from the US. He's American. Okay, so listen carefully to my question. When is Tom going to celebrate Independence Day? When is Tom going to celebrate Independence Day? Okay, so you have to find the date. Yeah, it's here. So, how do you answer the question in full sentence? Okay, so you can say like this. So, Tom. So, we use he for Tom, okay? So, he's going to celebrate Independence Day on the 4th of July. On the 4th of July. Okay, good. What are Tom and his family going to do? What are Tom and his family going to do? Can you find the answer? I think it's here. So, what's the answer? Okay, listen to the question once again. When is Tom? No. What are Tom and his family going to do? Okay, it's about Tom and his family. So, what's the pronouns for Tom and his family? They. Okay, so we are not going to use this word, but we are going to change to they are. They are. Okay, so your answer should be they are going to have a barbecue. Okay, they are going to have a barbecue. Okay, so what's about we answer some exercises about Lynn and Tom. Okay, refer to the next page. Let us use isn't and aren't to talk about celebration, okay? Okay, for this one, you can refer to your student's book. It's in the yellow box up there, okay? So let's read first. I'm not going to go to bed early, okay? I'm not going to go to bed early, okay? Before, we've learned to use going to with verb, okay? We've learned to say our future plans using going to. For example, I'm going to go to bed early. Okay, but today we are going to use I'm not going to. Okay, the negative statement. Okay, I'm not going to go to bed early. Saya takkan tidur awal. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, we have he, she, and it. Okay, For negative statement, we are going to use isn't for he, she, and it. For example, he isn't going to watch TV. She isn't going to watch TV. It isn't going to watch TV. That's weird, okay? Okay, look at this one. We, you, and they. Okay, for we, you, and they, we are going to use aren't for negative statement. Before, we've learned about saying our future plan using are, going to, and verb like this. For example, we are going to decorate the house, but today we make it negative. Okay, for example, we aren't going to decorate the house. You aren't going to decorate the house. They aren't to decorate the house. Let's look at these examples here. Okay, he. Okay, he here. We are going to use isn't for negative statement. So this is the positive statement. Okay, he is going to watch TV. Okay, dia akan menonton TV. So how to make it negative? Okay, we are going to say like this. He isn't going to watch TV. Dia tak akan menonton TV. Okay, the first one is dia akan menonton TV. Yang kedua, dia tak akan menonton TV. Okay, so it's time to do an activity about Lynn and Tom. Okay, so look at page 41 and let's do this one. Read again and tick. Okay, so they're going to decorate the house. Okay, Lunar New Year is for Lynn, this one for Lynn, and this one for Tom. Okay, refer to the text once again and you find the keyword. Okay, let's find the information about the Lunar New Year first. Okay, refer here. Decorate the house. Okay, find the word decorate the house. Can you find it? Okay, here. We are going to decorate the house. Okay, so can we take this? Sure, you can take this because it's in the text. Okay, what about number 2? Have a barbecue. Can you find the word barbecue here? No, so don't tick. Okay, have a big dinner. Have a big dinner. Can you find it? Can you find the words? Okay, here. On New Year's Eve, we are going to have a big family dinner. So can we tick this? Yes, tick. Okay, so you do the same for number 1 to number 7. Okay, read and tick. Okay, now it's about Independence Day. Okay, let's read about Independence Day. Okay, so do the same. Okay, if you can find a word, then you tick. Okay, so I want you to write this in your writing book. Okay, write neatly. Okay, it's your task 2, and I want you to write this in your writing book. Okay, read activity 1 again and correct the sentences about Lynn and Tom. Okay, so for this one, you have to correct the sentences. Okay, look at activity 1 and you correct the sentences. For example, look here. Okay, number 1, Lynn is going to go to bed early on New Year's Eve. Okay, so let's find out whether Lynn is going to go to bed early or not. Okay, I'm not going to go to bed early. I'm going to stay up late to watch the fireworks on TV. Okay, so is going, is, we are going to change to isn't. Okay, because it's negative. So we say Lynn isn't going to go to bed early on New Year's Eve. Okay, so we say she's going to do what? She is going to stay up late. Okay, So let's look at number 2. Okay, Tom is going to watch the fireworks on TV. Okay, let's find out whether it's true or false. Okay. We're going to watch the fireworks at the park. Okay, so is it on TV or at the park? Okay, so it's not on TV, right? So we are going to change is to isn't. Okay, so how do you say this? Tom isn't going to watch the fireworks on TV. Then full stop. Then we use he for Tom. So we say he is going to watch it at the park. Okay. Okay, let's read one more time. Tom isn't going to watch the fireworks on TV. Full stop. Then we continue our sentence with he is going to watch the fireworks at the park. Okay. So do the same for number 3 and number 4. Okay. Write these 4 sentences and correct the sentences in your writing book. It's your task 3 now. It's in your workbook. Okay. Get your workbook and turn to page 32. Okay. For this one, what are the children going to do tomorrow? Look at the picture and sentences with be going to. Okay, decorate the house, cook. Okay, so we're going to use isn't for false statement and positive statement for true statement. Okay, so look here. He isn't going. Okay, it's not true. We say isn't. But if it's true, we just say going to. Okay, let's try this one. He isn't going to decorate the house. And then the second sentence is about cook. So is or isn't. If it's true, use is. So his. He is his. Okay, you can write he is, but his. Make it simpler. He's going to cook. Okay, what about this one? Okay, to identify whether it's are or is, you have to look at the subject. Okay, they. Okay, did you still remember what be to be used with they? Is it am, is, or are? Okay, they are. Okay, so for the true statement, we say they are, and for the false one, we say they aren't. Okay, let's try this one. They are going to watch TV. What about play football? Okay, so you can say like this. They aren't going to play football. Okay, so please complete number 1 to number 4. Okay, for activity 2, imagine that tomorrow is New Year's Eve. What are you going to do? Okay, bayangkan esok tahun baru, awak nak buat apa? So I'm going to do what? Okay, you can refer to this text to find the idea, but you can construct your own sentences. Okay, you can refer to this text to help you, to guide you to write your own sentence. Okay, so take your time and think of your own sentence and write those sentences neatly in a paragraph like this. Okay, satu peringkat sahaja. So all the best. Write neatly, start with capital letter and ends every sentence with full stop. Okay? It's the end of our lesson. So hopefully by now you can talk about future plans and celebration, as well as you can use isn't or aren't with going to using the structures given. Okay? Thirdly, hopefully you can correct sentences about Lynn and Tim. Okay? So do your best, think before you write, and bye.